was my 100th video. Reese was born to make film. I believe his first words were actually Stanley Kubrick, and 90% of his childhood footage had to be destroyed because it was so similar to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Well, not all of it was gone though. Reese's first YouTube video, directed and uploaded under a pseudonym account at the age of 3, is still available to this day. Many were sceptical because YouTube technically didn't exist in the early 2000s, but Reese found a way.
Wah, wah. I said pan, not zoom, you dumb bitch!
Of course, he didn't start out on YouTube. He had somewhat of a mixed career beforehand. Well, his movie back in the early 90s, parodying the life of singer-songwriter Bob Dylan, was panned by critics for being almost entirely fart joke based. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. He then went on to adapt a famous book trilogy to film, only he took the third and least interesting book and split it up into 2 parts that were really drawn out and I'm just kidding. Only a cunt would do that.
And Reese was no cunt. He almost made that too obvious in his play The Man with a Dozen Penises. This play was so controversial, it was actually banned in several continents. The only remaining evidence of its ever existing is this one still image, taken during the dramatic climax of the play, not the penises. This wasn't the only play Reese would ever write and star in. During his teenage years, or as critics have named it, the teenage years, Reese wrote the famous play Denial, a 5-hour love ballad taking inspiration from the song It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. This clip is a dramatic reading from Act 37.
Honey came in when she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I have forgotten that I'd given her an extra key? All this time she never took her eyes off me. She caught me on the counter. It wasn't me. Banging on the sofa. It wasn't me. Even had her in the shower. It wasn't me. Well, it was probably around that time that he created IgnoreTheSpots and started focusing on his career as a comedic YouTube personality.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor.
Reese, or as his friends called him, Reese Tard, was the lifeblood, the energy, the big blue balls of alternate comedy. It was like he'd watched half an episode of The Office and just thought, this is how I should be all the time. The character of Reese is interesting. if you were to sit in a dark room all by yourself and watch all 99 videos from the oldest to new, you'd see a character arc. It's unknown if that was intentional or not, but he's a fucking genius. What you have to forget is that when Reese released his first video back in 2014, he never realised he would get the attention that he did. Well, a lot of people don't know he filmed the first video on his brother's iPad, Origami Swan in 60 seconds. Welcome to this video. In this video we are going to be making a origami swan in less than a minute out of paper. It was his first parody video and his first in a long line of how-tos, much like veteran comedian How to Basic, except with actual jokes. We'd go on to make one more video and then neglect the channel for an entire year. It was June 2015 when he returned. There was a quiet confidence, a bitterness that seemed to drive him almost. A dark aura that seemed to linger on everything he said and did. Simply put, his will to live had disappeared. Hey guys, I'm going to be reviewing Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I felt like it was too many words.
Bow down! Bow down!
For anyone who didn't know him, the change might have seemed sudden, like it'd come out of nowhere, but... June 2015. He'd been at college almost an entire year. College? Well, he didn't,
Reese, can you please comment on your time in college?
No comment.
Reese, please, we need to... Wait, why are you going through the back door instead of the front door?
I said no comment. He dropped out halfway through his second year, January. Coincidentally, that's around the same time he released his first music video, Puzzler.
Puzzler! Puzzler! Puzzlers! Puzzlers! Puzzle? No, what the fuck is this shit? Fucking Luigi, get out of here!
People still argue over what that video means, whether it was about the helpless desperation and confusion he felt among his classroom peers, or the existential sickness he felt when he attended college. Usually he didn't, though. He bunked off and cried and masturbated a lot. Good evening, Dad. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be interviewing, we're going to have an exclusive interview with IgnoreTheSpots on the basis that we do not mention college. I've agreed to these terms, and we're going to interview them. Now, Reese. Right, hi. So about college. You piece of shit. I said I wasn't gonna talk.
But he would talk about it, just like he'd do a lot of things he had first seemed uninterested in doing. You see, one of the most notable characteristics about Ignore the Spots during his YouTube career is that he was a massive hypocrite asshole.
Well, for a man that seemed to openly hate a lot of mainstream things, he always rode that fine line between parodying popular trends and then just plainly joining in. It was always hard for people to know when he was joking. His flat, monotone voice, limited human expressions, disconnected attitude, and all of that mixed in this already complex web of sarcasm. There were many times when his humour was lost on people. I mean, most of the time, really. But he didn't really help himself. He never really explained the jokes, but he never really explained that he was making a joke. There was one time back in, well, the 18th century, Rees convinced 500 people that he was in fact a Fisher-Price playset. Now, to this day, those 500 people still physically see Rees as a children's toy. And he did it, he convinced all of them, using one thing: commitment. Commitment to his role, which led to a lot of hate towards him. There was always the incident. This is hard for me to talk about. October 2015. That would have been right when his channel was at its peak. He'd just released his Chicken Shoot Gold video. He was being sponsored by Alvin and the Chipmunks, for fuck's sake. I can't get enough of these furry little fuckers. They don't just sponsor anyone. His career had peaked, and he was high off the success. Thought he was invincible. He lost himself in the music, the moment. You own it, you better never let it go.
Go.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity only comes once in a lifetime.
Yo.
Thank you. For video. I think that was the accumulation of all the hate everyone had for him. That's when it went downhill. Who disliked my video? Sometimes you can be real fuckers, you know? Real cunts, arse hat. Because I put in hours of effort, you know, days, years of effort, you know? You don't understand how long it takes me, you know? At present, almost 500 views. 88 dislikes. There was a comment, a few actually, that said he was the one who disliked the video. That was the joke. That was the joke. That was the joke. The backlash sent him on a downward spiral of sex, drugs, alcohol, and it was only half as fun as it sounded. He had a problem. He was a sex addict. It was obvious. Everyone saw it. He was just fucking women, female women. Just so many women. Just so many. He'd just fuck girl, hot girl, after hot girl. He was addicted to sex with hot girls. I mean, model level girls. I believe doctors called it being a lucky piece of shit with too much money syndrome. Rees disappeared after the video for almost 3 weeks. In that 3 weeks, Ignore the Spots as a channel was abandoned. Those 3 weeks. Usually they're referred to as the dark period mean, it's not a race thing. Fuck. There was just no word from him. No update video, no email, no phone calls, no letters, no kisses goodnight, no honey, I love you, don't go, I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. He'd almost dropped off the face of the earth, except one Facebook post. It was a link to a film trailer on YouTube. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
Sorry about that. Team, now!
Brain Boy.
Playtime is over.
Baby Courageous.
It's my time!
Bouncing Boy.
I like bouncing. Can our brother get some water? Get back to work.
And Cupid Girl.
Spread the love.
I love you, man. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2.
Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Baby Geniuses, Super Babies, Baby Geniuses. The second one, 2. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. The film trailer for Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. The second one. There was no way of knowing what he meant by that. Whether there was a deep purpose like an omniscient God, or whether it had a decision on him coming back to the channel. On the 23rd of October, he made a response to the video, you know, against all the criticism. Should I apologise? You know, no. Well, everyone instantly forgave him. Not long after that, he had posted a video detailing the struggles he'd been going through with his mental health. Shit was gay. Luckily, he started taking his comedy career seriously again with the Big Pen review. It's really nice, black colour. I'm not being racist. It's a black pen. No one knows why it received over 700 views. Was it God? Maybe. Was it YouTube's shitty search engine picking videos at random to show people? Possibly. But was Reese back? You're goddamn right he was. $100 of these I've made. I love making these, and I never thought I'd be able to reach 100 videos, you know. Making these has really helped me out a lot throughout the years. I've never really considered stopping, even though I don't have a lot of subscribers, you know. I've never really seen that as the sole purpose to drive you to make videos. I've always thought that if I enjoy making the videos, then that in itself is a reason to do it. And anyone who enjoys watching them is just a sort of benefit, you know, from that. You know, it's like a bonus almost. I hope you've enjoyed everything I've done so far. Thank you all for watching. I know there aren't a lot of you, but it means a lot that people out there actually, you know, manage to sit through everything I make.